There's no shortage of star power on this edition of Off the Ice. We'll go one-on-one with Stanley Cup winner Sidney Crosby, the unstoppable Alex Ovechkin, and first overall pick John Tavares. Sid, how has life changed for you since winning the Cup?
It's been a little bit busier. That's about it. It really hasn't changed a whole lot. It's been a fun summer, and being able to share with everyone's been fun. But back to the grind and back to start another season.
Nothing, not even a little bit every day walking around. Isn't there a hint less pressure? I mean, there's this big check mark on your to-do list when you got to a pro career that is now checked off. I mean, there's got to be some sense of relief and satisfaction that maybe calms you a little bit. Yeah, it feels good to know that all that hard work and everything is paid off, and I think you always try to do the things it takes to win, and whether you end up winning, that's to be seen. But for us to be rewarded with the Stanley Cup and to have all that hard work amount to that, it means a lot, and it also makes you realize how hard it is, though. And there are a lot of guys who put in just as much time and work just as hard and haven't got that opportunity. So I think we appreciate it just as much. But certainly it feels good to be able to do it. I'm sure you don't dwell on external pressures, media, fans, whatever, but do you sense there might be less on you now because you have accomplished something so big? It's probably easy to think that, but I think everyone turns the page pretty quickly and focuses on the present, and I think as a player you have to do that, and you obviously have time to sit back and enjoy and think about all those great memories, but at the same time you have to be realistic and know what lies ahead. And I said it before, but getting to the top is really tough, but staying there is even harder. So we'll keep that in mind, but certainly to be rewarded for all that hard work and knowing what it takes now, we should be better for it. Because of the injury in Game 7, could there be any more personal driving force now to finish a Stanley Cup the way you would want to finish it? Yeah, I mean, I don't really look back at it with a terrible memory at all. I mean, that's hardly something I think about. It's probably not the easiest thing to watch again, having to go through that, just thinking about what was going through my mind, but I don't really feel like it's that much different. And if that's what it took to get back there and finishing it off, and so be it. I want to get back there in any way, shape, or form. How important do you think it was that you lifted the Prince of Wales trophy? Did that ultimately allow you to win the Stanley Cup? Mario, they did it in I think the 2 years they won in the early '90s, and they got good results, and we did it, and hopefully put all the doubters to rest when we did it. We kind of were questioned a little bit with good reason. A lot of guys don't touch it, but we knew what we wanted, even touching that trophy. So it was pretty cool the way it worked out. Do you think you'll ever outgrow the nickname Sid the Kid? It's a good question. That's up to a lot of people. That's not up to me. I don't really call myself that, but whoever came up with it has done a pretty good job. It's stuck for a while, but we'll see. Hopefully it's soon. How do you envision your playoff beard 10 years from now? Dramatically different? I hope so. It can only get better. It was better than last year, so we'll take it a year at a time, but the longer we go, the better chance it has, so hopefully we keep going long. I saw you delivering season tickets once again to one of your favorite fans. Tell us about seeing Alice once again and that experience. Yeah, she called it. She said a couple of years ago that we weren't going to win the Stanley Cup that year, but the following year we would, and at the time I wasn't too happy with that, but at the end it worked out exactly like she said, and she's been a season ticket holder I think for 40 years or something like that. So she predicted it, and we brought the cup there, and it was a pretty special thing. I think she really enjoyed it and appreciated it, but just kind of amazing when you sit back and think about that. For her to say it at the time, like I said, probably didn't think a whole lot about it, but when you look back, it's pretty amazing she called it. Ahead on the show, Sid the Kid on the Pens' plans this season. We're going to have to do it again. It doesn't get any easier.